So 5.NBT.4. This is looking at a skill that has been taught in 4th grade and in 3rd grade. In 3rd grade, you were learning how to round whole numbers to the nearest 10 or 100. So that was the very first time you learned rounding, in 3rd grade. In 4th grade, you started to round decimals, yes, but now you have to round numbers and decimals to any place. This is where mastery of rounding takes place. So here's the thing. In 3rd grade, when I taught rounding, I used this strategy. And it works in 4th grade, and it continues to work in 5th grade. And this is the same strategy I taught in 3rd, and it works for decimals to any place. For example, 325.249. Being asked to round to the tenths. If you know that the tenths place is that digit 2 to the right of the decimal, if you know that, then you have found your place and you can look next door. So next door would be this digit 4. If it's 5 or greater, then you add one more. In this case, the 4 is not 5 or greater, so we won't add one more, which means this 2 in our place is going to remain the same because we're not adding one more. The numbers in front, the numbers greater, they stay the same. And the numbers behind, the numbers smaller than this place, zeros their name. And that is as simple as it can get. Find your place, look next door. Is it 5 or greater? If it is, add one more. Numbers in front stay the same, and numbers behind zeros their name. So that fun little rhyming poem can be applied in several different ways. If you look at the number 499.45 and you round to the tenths, then you find your place. Here's the tenths. Look next door. Is it 5 or greater? Yes. So add one more to the place that you're rounding to. Numbers in front stay the same. Numbers behind zeros your name. And that's it. Over here, this one's a little more challenging. Find your place if you're rounding to the tens. Find your place, look next door. Is this 5 or greater? Yes. So you add one more. But this 9 becomes a 10, which means you must carry that 1, which changes it to 500. Numbers in front stay the same. Numbers behind zeros your name. And of course here, much like our first example, if you're rounding to the nearest, I'm going to write this down because you will need to recognize that the nearest whole number is a reference to the ones place. That's the nearest whole number. Whole number. Those are counting numbers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So if you're rounding to the ones place and you look next door, is this 5 or greater? No. So you don't add one more. Numbers in front stay the same. Numbers behind zeros their name. So again, 5.NBT.4, if you haven't learned how to round whole numbers or decimals in 3rd and 4th grade, then this is going to be challenging, and you're going to have to practice until you can round to any place value, and it's going to take practice. And you're going to have to talk to people, and you're going to have to remember this poem, and you're going to have to try it and try it again in lots of different numbers. So go ahead and come up with some numbers, challenge each other, and try to have some fun with it.